looking forward,
we're excited to welcome the next generation of plastics professionals.
And giving back. The Plastic Show is breaking barriers and breaking records.
Lot of people, lot of connection.
I'm Jacob Sanchez with NPE2024. The exhibit floor is packed once again with industry verticals for everyone. This is truly a can't miss event that continues to amaze.
Sustainability was the focus of Wednesday's keynote speech by BASF Chairman and CEO Michael Heinz. He touched on a variety of topics, including challenges facing the industry and the importance of collaboration along the value chain.
So what I'm asking all of you to do, particularly at a trade show with 50,000 participants, is to connect amongst each other, to talk to each other, to think outside of the box, to be passionate, to drive innovation, and then I am pretty sure that plastic also will have a bright future.
Sustainability isn't just in our world, it's in the digital world as well. My friend Mike, how's it going?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
You blew my mind a little bit with your speech here at NPE2024 today. I use softwares, digital twins and things in the CNC machining world and automation world. Well, you were talking about what BASF does with your technology, your software, is you're actually testing and creating materials, new materials, before they're even put into your chemist facilities, things like that. Can you dive into that a little bit for me?
Yeah, sure. I mean, what I spoke about was the 25th anniversary of our UltraSim, which is computer-aided engineering tool. And what you can do with that is, before you even put the product in its final application, you can test it basically virtually, right? And it's not just for new products. New plastic, it's also for virgin plastic. So you can, for example, simulate how a bumper behaves in a car.
With a certain type of material.
With certain
actions or forces being put on it.
On that bumper, and that obviously saves a lot of material. It saves a lot of time, and it also contributes to sustainability in our plastics industry.
What is something that you think other industries can learn? Because here at the Plastic Show, a big thing that I've seen at least is we have automation. We have new digital innovations, people using VR, AR in beautiful ways out on that floor. What do you think is a interesting way that other companies can learn from BASF, even if they're not in the chemistry, material science realm, but they can try to mimic what you're doing with digital technologies?
Well, first of all, I think what is unique about this type of show is that you have the entire value chain present, right? And that is very unique. Normally when you go, let's say, to some kind of trade show, then it focuses on one specific aspect.
Siloed.
Of the entire silo.
Yeah.
And I think that is the beauty about NPE, because in my speech I also expressed that in order to make a change, right, and in order to have a sustainable future for the plastics industry, we really have to work together.
Yeah.
And I think that was also the message. We reach out to a lot of people, I mean, to our suppliers, to NGOs, to lawmakers, because we don't have the answer by ourselves. Only collectively we will have the answer to tackle some of these pressing challenges that we face as an industry and also as a society.
I think it's time for me to go stop by your booth and check out what else you guys are up to.
Do that.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
What do good restaurants and good shows have in common? Long lines. You better believe that if you're here at NPE and you see a long line at a booth, it's worth checking out.
Focusing on the future. It's a big part of NPE. We talked with attendees to find out what plastics trends they're most excited about.
Most excited about the sustainability standpoint and moving in eco-friendly direction. My company, Nature Coatings, we make a 100% bio-based black pigment, so hoping to be an alternative to carbon black in plastics.
There's been a lot of booths out there that have sustainability right up on the placards telling you, like, this is our new products, this is where we are pushing in, especially in the recycling. So there's more recyclers here than I've ever seen before, and it's really interesting to see things move that way.
I'm mostly related to the technology side on the AI side point of view. That's what I'm thinking about. Taking a mold process and see that how do we optimize using the AI technology.
Finding a solution to plastics pollution, a big topic here at NPE, and this is an immersive circularity experience at Husky Technology. Henry Zhang joins us now to tell us a little bit about this. This is very, very cool.
Thank you. So what we're trying to do here is trying to advocate how to solve the plastic pollution problem. We acknowledge there is a problem for plastic pollution, but the answer lies in circular economy. There is a solution existing. So we're using this immersive experience here to get people to understand that circular economy is real. It's happening, especially for products like a PET bottle. There is within 5 days, you can get a bottle and back into a bottle again. So that's one of the key things that we want to demonstrate here.
And this is going on right now behind us. This is basically showing you the life cycle, if you will, correct?
So that's what it is. And the other things, obviously, beside being education for our people and educated, is talk about technology that we are enabling through the circular economy. That's one of the key things that Husky does, is we're a solution provider that enables circular economy. And that's what we will be showcased in this show, some of the new technology we're launching. For example, our latest PET platform that allows to use 100% recycled PET and without sacrificing any quality and efficiency. Because in recycled material, it tends to have more variability, but how do you make sure that variability, when you go through the platform, become a stable operation without sacrificing quality? So that's one of the key highlights of our product. The second key thing is we're introducing this new PET closure. So today, the closure of a bottle is a different material, through HDPE. So when you recycle, you got to separate it, and that material gets downcycled. However, Husky is officially showing the journey that's PET closure, which makes this bottle 100% in one single material that enables circularities, enables sustainability.
Literally from top to bottom.
One single material.
So what you want to let people know is that recycling works.
Exactly, recycling works. And especially with PET products, it's even better.
Henry, thank you so much for making time for us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Hey everybody, we just finished our first box of 48. However many 19,900 and something to go here at NPE. This is an amazing event. I'm with Tony right here, one of the masterminds to help start this. Tony, dude, tell me a little bit about this, man.
Yeah, so we started an initiative a few years back called E210. The idea of E210 was, how do we take advantage of trade shows and conferences where people come together to talk about what they do? Instead of talking about what they do, how can we talk about what we can do together as an organization? And that's serving people, serving communities. You know, we're in a hall full of makers, and now we get to do something that matters, right? We're made to serve other people, and we get to do that today. From there, we just started putting things in place, and it just flew together. Yeah. We met with the team from US Hunger, and they just made it all easy. So the idea is, how do we get people to come together, serve together, network together?
At the end of the day, these shows, I know we're here to do business. I know we're here to make connections and elevate what we're trying to do for the industry and for our employees, for our customers, but we're all people. We all have different passions. We have this need to help each other. This is a beautiful thing that's happening at the event here. I'm really excited to be a part of it. I hope you enjoy. There are a lot of new faces here at the Plastic Show. In fact, 2/3 of attendees this year are first-timers. Let's see what a few of them have to say about the show.
It's pretty impressive. I've enjoyed the supplier side so far, kind of taking a look around this morning. Excited to go look at the west side with the machinery as well. So yeah, no, it's awesome to see kind of everybody all in one place.
It's really fun. I like to get a chance to just learn about all of the different companies in the industry. And also personally meeting a lot of my coworkers that I work with, but never get to see in person. So it feels like a whole family reunion.
It's been pretty interesting to sit in on the different talks. It's a cool experience. I like it a lot.
Coming over here gave me some more opportunities of new business opportunities that could be explored or unlocked, so really excited for that.
You'll see a lot of innovative products and machines here on the show floor, and this is one of them. This is an environmentally friendly blow molding machine. Did I get that right?
You got it right.
Steve
Very
London
good.
with Beckham America joins us now. to tell us about this machine that's really focused on sustainability, right?
That's right. There's a number of ways that this machine is sustainable. And what we're doing is this machine is a completely electric machine. It has the highest energy efficiency rating, Euromap 10, so less than 0.29 kilowatts per kilogram per hour of material processed. In addition, the material we're using this week is a 25% recycled EPET. This is the only extrusion blow molding machine on the show floor running a handle wear EPET container with 25% recycled material. And PET is the most recycled material in the country. Therefore, we're doing everything we can do to make sure that this is a sustainable process and sustainable material.
Steve, I appreciate you making time to speak with us today.
My pleasure. Have a great show. Thank you very much.
Steve.
We are trying to expand and use more recycled material all the time. Recycling is real. We do it here. We've done it for years.
So we love plastic, we just hate plastic waste. Expanding recycling access is important.
The more people who know that recycling is possible, the more people can put their energy toward finding out those new ways to do it and those new processes. We are recycling. It is real.
I know recycling is real because I see it every day.
Welcome back to NPE TV. I'm Amy Sweezy. My next guest is Greg DeCunder, Vice President from Nova Circular Solutions. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Amy. Happy to be here.
All right, we're talking about NPE 2024, hearing a lot this year about circularity. Can you address that a little bit?
Absolutely. So Nova Chemicals is a leading polyethylene producer, and we're leading the charge to convert from a linear economy to a circular economy for plastics. And when you're talking about circularity in packaging, it all starts with the design for recycling. So we're at the forefront of helping our customers convert their packaging from multi-material packaging to monomaterial packaging that can be recycled.
I'd love to talk a little bit about mechanical recycling. I know that Nova Chemicals is unique, right, with its focus on this?
That's right. You know, we're leaning into mechanical recycling first, and that's because the technology is available. We can rapidly scale it and bring more supply to market faster, and it's low emissions. So again, we took our first step last year we're constructing our first mechanical recycling facility in Connersville, Indiana. It will be able to transform 150 million pounds of plastic film waste into high-quality Syndigo recycled polyethylene. We anticipate building a network of mechanical recycling facilities across North America so that we can meet the demand from consumers, retailers, and brands for recycled content.
Can you talk a little bit about the new Center of Excellence?
Absolutely. So the Center of Excellence for Circularity will be a hub for knowledge exchange and technology development across many disciplines. We're looking for expertise in chemistry, material science, environmental engineering, and packaging engineering. And so we've had a call for interest across Canada from research institutions. We got a great reception. Over 20 research institutions have provided projects that they want to launch to help advance circularity. We have 3 focus areas: advanced recycling, mechanical recycling, and microplastics.
Do you feel like the focus on sustainability, the recycling, it's got to start from within the organization and the industry?
Absolutely, yeah. We have an obligation to be part of the solution to ending plastic waste and creating a circular economy. We have to move forward past a linear model where we make products, we use them, and we throw them away, and keep plastics in play. It's a valuable resource to use again and again.
Yes, thank you so much. Greg DeCunder from Nova Circular Solutions. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
All right, this is NPE 2024.
With more than 75 educational sessions, there's something for everyone here at NPE 2024. The Spark stages, like this one on innovation, feature one-of-a-kind educational sessions on all things plastic. Use your NPE Show app for a complete list of educational sessions that will hopefully spark conversation and learning.
This year's show has turned out to be a must-attend for any company in bioplastics. It's the largest industry gathering anywhere in the Americas. It's the place to see firsthand the latest in technology that's driving bioplastics towards a more profitable and sustainable future.
I think here at Natureworks, we've long been the leader in sustainable biomaterials, bioplastics, the first large-scale commodity producer of bioplastics, and even adding capacity. NPE is just a great opportunity to connect with people and realize the energy around sustainable materials, circular economy, and all the principles that we've long stood for as a company.
I think we've already seen that it's been a success. I mean, this is the largest gathering we've had in our industry in a number of years. So being able to take that opportunity to meet with people face to face, which is really critical, to not only developing relationships, but really ensuring that we're all on the same page and we're working to find those solutions together.
PVC medical devices have represented a challenge in medical recycling because these products are often single use and then discarded afterwards. But the Vinyl Sustainability Council is actively working on a solution. There are pilot programs in 3 locations across the U.S. testing out new ways of developing recycling solutions so these PVC products have a second life. About 25 to 30% of plastics in hospitals is PVC, and it's either incinerated or landfilled.
We're talking about millions of pounds every year that is being thrown away that could potentially be recycled. So obviously that's good for society, that's good for the vinyl industry. That's a goal that we have as an industry, is to be more circular and be recycling more products.
Advanced manufacturing. It's more than CNC machines, it's more than robots. What you're looking at right here in the Advanced Manufacturing Show at NPE is laser welding. Look, there's so much technology that we may not even be aware of in our own industries. You gotta come to trade shows like this, you have to come to booths like this to find out the latest and greatest so you can improve your business. The word for today, packaging. Specifically, reusable, recycled mailers. This is a beautiful piece of technology here in the plastic zone at NPE 2024. Listen, get rid of the boxes. When you're not using boxes, when you don't have big packages and you need something just about this size, beautiful piece of technology here. You rip off this, you seal your bag. There's a secondary rip where you can keep using your bag. This is made from recycled materials here at the show. This is but a small fraction of the innovations that are coming to the packaging plastic industry. Material science. As I've been learning throughout the show here at NPE, chemistry, it's all around us. Here in the material science zone, you learn about all types of materials like this one right here. This one that's moving around, squirming. This is used in the memory foam that's in the soles of your shoes. And once you get that nice pair of shoes, you're ready to hit the field. This is turf, artificial turf, everything because of material science companies like this one here in the zone. Inspection for your molds, inspection for your parts doesn't have to happen in the quality control room. It can happen on your shop floor. We're in the mold making zone right now at NPE with a quality control machine that gets down to the microns, keeping you, your systems, and your people all in tolerance, all in check.
Very important work in recycling because recycling is real.
We have a very good sustainability story, and we are part of the circular economy and part of the solution for making sure that there is enough material for the next generation.
Sustainability and circularity are at the core of what we do.
Yes, recycling is real.
Recycling is real.
This is NPE TV. I'm Amy Sweezy. My next guest is Giovanni Spitali. You are the CEO of Davis Standard. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so first of all, just tell me a little bit about Davis Standard. What do you guys do? What are you known for?
Davis Standard is one of the largest extrusion machinery manufacturing companies. We have a presence in North America, Europe, China, and a customer concentration that truly is global. We're about 3,000 people globally with 4 major brands in our portfolio and many, many sub-brands. But the common theme among them all is extrusion equipment.
Okay, and you're here at NPE 2024.
Yes.
Why are you here?
Well, the last one was 6 years ago. The one 3 years ago got canceled. It's a great opportunity to connect with customers, suppliers, walk the show, see a little energy, who's doing what. It's just a fantastic industry event.
That's what I've heard a lot this week, is everyone is so happy to be back after 6 years.
Yes.
So tell me what's new with David Standard. You have new innovation, new things to share this week?
We have a lot to share. Earlier this year in January, we announced closing our acquisition of Extrusion Technology Group, so that added about 30% to our size, so the figures I just quoted you are including that. Really, really exciting acquisition. In innovation, they bring a lot to the table. They've got some new series extruders with purpose-built applications that they've introduced very recently, and then on the Davis Standard side, we continue to work on high output, lower energy consumption, new screw designs, new control technology. Just across the board, we're really, really busy. One of the common themes across the entire portfolio is automation. Our customers more and more are looking for automated product handling, automation and quality control, automation in all the areas where there is a potential for disruption or line outages. We're looking for automation, so we continue to innovate down the path of automation in product handling and closed loop control of machinery.
Okay, I understand you have a new business unit, DS Global Services. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. Davis Standard Global Services is really the embodiment of a number of initiatives that have been happening over the years. We've encapsulated all of that under a brand, Davis Standard Global Services, and what that represents is our commitment to our customers' need for uptime and productivity when they use our equipment. So it's service technicians that we're placing in geographic locations that are coincident with our customer concentricity. It's spare parts availability, and it's deliberate and engineered upgrade programs to help the customer maintain the useful life of our equipment. At the end of the day, it's really all about making sure that our customer's business case when they purchased equipment is fulfilled throughout its entire life cycle.
And you mentioned the acquisition a little bit already, but can you just share a little bit about how that process is going and some of the impact for your customers?
We're 100 days into the integration plan here. I would say culturally and products are very complementary. We do have some customers that will do business with multiple of our brands. We had that in the portfolio honestly already, so we will make this seamless for our customers, and if a customer's had a prior preference for Battenfeld Cincinnati equipment or a Davis Standard equipment or a Mylifer equipment, that will remain available to them. It's also, I would just say we really intend to keep the strength of the brand presence that has already existed. So we'll unify through a Davis Standard company tagline, but the brands will continue to operate as they were.
Okay. One of the big topics now, obviously, not just here at NPE, but in life in general, sustainability. So important. Can you talk a little bit about how Davis Standard is integrating?
I think about sustainability really in two themes. One is, what can we do inside in order to drive a sustainable future? So things like choosing clean energy to power our factories. In Europe, we've invested in solar almost everywhere. And in North America, we've really focused on the availability of things like hydroelectric and carbon offsets and things like that. So there's a number of things we're doing inside to either reduce the energy consumption or ensure that the energy that we do consume is clean. And then there's all the obvious stuff with protection of shop chemicals and things like that. You know, where we have them, we're really diligent about all of those things. Externally, we have a lot of innovation in our product that from our customer's perspective are kind of the same thing. When they buy our equipment, it consumes an enormous amount of energy, and so the more efficient we can make our equipment, they get the same benefit as we're looking inside. So I look at the way our customers view the landscape, and I bring as much of that inside the company as we can, and then we just continue to look for ways to be cleaner, more efficient, less waste, more ability to recycle, and the variety of recyclable products that are available for manufacturing.
What would you say is your biggest challenge moving forward? Or are there a few?
Yeah, there's a few that I would say thematically. I mean, we all know, we all see the news, geopolitical tensions. What does that mean? So we're trying to structure a supply chain that's as nimble as possible, but still very deliberate. We have all of the labor challenges that everybody talks about, attracting and retaining talent that we're working through, trying to make sure we're the employer of choice in the locations where we are. And then, like everybody else, just continuing to look for the right application of technology and product development to continue to grow. And we're doing that with a real deliberate connectivity to our voice of the customer. When the customers tell us they need things, we go to work on trying to create those things.
What are you most excited about for the future?
We're going to continue to grow. I think in the immediate term, integrating our new family and getting that brand structure really operating, we'll see some phenomenal talent come out of the new acquisition. So as we bring best practices back and forth between the two organizations, we should see some tremendous synergy benefit as we deploy those. And then longer term, what's next? We have a lot of things, most of them I'm not prepared to talk about here today.
It's a secret.
We'll continue to look for growth, and we'll continue to drive our services organization, and we'll continue to listen to our customers and do the things that they're asking us to do.
Fantastic. Giovanni Spitali from Davis Standard, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Amy. Appreciate it.
We appreciate your time.
All industries face unique challenges in the workforce. In plastics, one big challenge is how to attract and retain female employees. That was the discussion during the Women in Plastics Creating Opportunities education session. Panelists say in order to get more women in the male-dominated plastics industry, companies need to ask the hard questions and revisit exactly what they're looking for. Attendees say they're ready to put words into action.
Being women in any kind of a STEM or engineering field, it's challenging. It's not an easy position, right? You have to be very confident. You have to be willing to speak up for yourself. Really excellent information. Definitely wrote down some things that I want to incorporate in my organization. You know, we have a lot of strong women. Women don't tend to apply for jobs that they don't have 100% of the requirements, whereas men tend to apply for jobs where they have 60 to 70% of the requirements. So it could be as simple as when is the last time you revisited your job descriptions and actually started actively recruiting for primary caregivers. Flexible work shifts, job sharing for women that may be trying to enter the workplace or maybe leaving being a stay-at-home mom.
So you're here at the International Reception. Tell me, what was your favorite thing about the show this week?
Well, there are quite a number. Actually, I really enjoyed the show. The scope of exhibit is vast. And then I really think like having the sustainability hub and stage. And plus, you know, you have an innovation stage that I think is very well put together.
So my favorite thing so far has been attending Sunday night's gala for the Plastics Hall of Fame, because my grandfather, Arthur Paul Haig, was actually inducted into the Plastics Hall of Fame this weekend. So it's an incredible weekend for our family and for our company, and I'm just so excited to be here and be a part of it all, and I'm having the best time ever.
What I found really valuable is that you have a diverse set of pavilions and exhibitions, ranging from machine manufacturers to resin manufacturers to the molding equipment manufacturers.
I have to say, the greatest thing, maybe the greatest thing that's ever happened to my entire life, NPE2024. Been watching it nonstop, not only to fall asleep but to wake up. It's given me a newfound joy for life, and I just want to thank you, the host himself here.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
There's a very easy way for you to be part of the recycling process here at NPE. When you're done with the show and you don't know what to do with your badge, look for one of these badge recycling stations by one of the doors. Drop your badge in. It's important, you got to take your lanyard off first. Drop your badge in and help NPE achieve their 100% landfill diversion rate goal.
What's a great trade show without all of the amazing social content that comes with it? That's from all of you out there. We're seeing the love, we're seeing the post you're putting out. Keep those hashtags up, hashtag NPE2024. This is an amazing time. Thank you for enjoying it all with us. I'm Jacob Sanchez. Thanks for watching NPE TV.